Yeah, Todayyz is actually not part of the.
Alright, that's all we need to know then.
Ridley Robin.
Ridley's a big character. Robin has a lot of combos. This could be very interesting.
Canonically, also, Robin wins against big dragons.
Yeah. Well, Robin also is a big dragon. Spoilers for.
Hold up.
for
Okay,
FE.
I wasn't gonna go that far.
Spoilers for Fire Emblem Awakening. I mean, yeah.
All right, and now he's got the 11th sword. So this is where Robin's really gonna do a lot of big damage, is from these 11th sword combos.
He's been able to zone out Ridley so far. Ridley does have a projectile, but nowhere near the number that that Robin has.
Yeah, the amount of utility that Ridley gets out of his projectile seems to me at least to be very limited. Out of the 11th sword, but is about to come back and recharge. L1 back, and Todayyz is just going to throw plasmas off the ledge, try to catch Favorit's recovery.
Yeah.
Oh, the up B on stage. We actually saw
up
that in a previous set. Not a lot of people are ready for that, especially with the patch like a couple months ago that increased the speed at which Ridley's up B comes out.
Yeah, but we're seeing Favorit sort of start to get a lot of the damage that we were expecting him to get on such a big character, because he's able to get some of these combos. And the combos are very strong for Robin, and is able to put these projectiles onto the stage that allow him to get back much easier.
And I will say, Favorit is someone that makes Robin look like she has insane movement options. Even though she's considered, I believe she is the second slowest runner in the game. Used to be slowest, but then Instant Aurora happened.
Yeah.
He still manages to make Robin look like she is just moving through the air. And right now, she is moving all over this stock. Currently, almost 85% in the lead. And Todayyz is just really trying to find a way through all these different arc fires, thunder spells, and all the 11th sword aerials.
Yeah. Well, Ridley does have some disjointed moves with projectiles with the tail that I don't think the tail has a hitbox on some moves. I could be wrong though.
That was really
Down
smart.
smash is still not going to kill. Really good DI from Favorit coming out.
That would have killed, but Favorit actually hit the ledge, and so it kind of stopped his knockback speed a little bit and barely made him live, and Favorit's able to come back with a fair on stage.
That shot kills though.
And again, this is exactly what we saw first off. It's just the immediate revenge kill. But this time it's on the...
11 sword aerials, getting him up to and a really visceral rapid jab. But both characters are at 60 now. Seeing a lot of these...
yeah, back there to get him off stage. Get a charge up to the Arc Thunder. Ooh, and
Nosferatu going off stage, but he's going to kill himself because the Nosferatu has so much lag.
No, actually, he would have been able to make it back, but the thing about Nosferatu is if it connects off stage, as soon as the spell is finished, it puts Robin into helpless.
Oh, so yeah.
So what Favorit was trying to go for there is he was trying to catch Todayyz waiting on the ledge, and Nosferatu him there, but unfortunately he misspaced it just a little bit. It pulled Ridley off, and Favorit with the unfortunate SD.
Is unfavorite. I don't know if exclamation point bracket is working. Thomas 78900. I think we can get a you can find it.
Hold up.
I can't type.
So while he's doing that, we're going to get into game 2. Favorit's going to take him to FD.
But that is where you can find bracket.
Which is probably a lot better of a... We've actually been seeing tons and tons of counter picks go to FD today.
Yeah, FD is a really good stage, especially for the characters that want to sort of keep you away. It's a very good stage for zoners. It's a very good stage for people with very linear combos. And so this is sort of a place where Favorit really wants to go, and I think really likes to go. Able to get a Thoron kill.
He knew that he was going to plasma, and he said, all right, that's fine. I'll take maybe like the 10% from the plasma, and I'll get the kill for you. Get the kill for
especially because he's up a stock. Being up a stock as Robin just gives you so many more options, because you don't have to worry about if the spell you're about to cast is unsafe. You don't really need to worry about, randomly charging in front of your opponent, because if they take the stock, so what? You just have all your resources back, and you're still up a lot of percent. Speaking of a lot of percent, Favorit is ahead in this stock, even as a stock up, and might be able to get a 2-stock lead here. Has the items. We know how dangerous Favorit is with the items.
Wow, that F tilt almost killed.
And goes for the Elwind kill as well.
That was
trying to get the Elwind spike off stage. We've seen him get the spike before. Hangs on the lead for a little bit too long. Is able to get down smashed.
That was untechable too.
That was untechable.
But I will say, Favorit's using has an exceptional use of his discarded items. Like, as soon as he sees that the meters run out, he's like, okay, let me Z grab this and try to work this item into my combos, showing that even with the resources that are technically depleted, he can still use them to his advantage.
And what's incredible is that we've seen, or at least I've seen him do combos where he has them in the air, and instead of doing the normal like second fair or neutral air again, he just Z drops, and all of a sudden is able to get into just a different combo.
Exactly. The amount of combo possibilities open up exponentially with the held item in hand.
Yeah. Not to mention that if he throws the held item instead of doing a Z drop, it's a free shield pressure, or it's a free hit of a certain amount of percent.
Lots of parries, but
you can only get 3 parries off of one release before you have to parry again. And that move hits 5 times, or 5 or 6 times. So it isn't able to get all of the parries, and is still going to be hit by it.
And there we go. Yeah,
Favorit's going to kill.
Favorit's going to take it with 2 stocks on that one, looking much more dominant in this game.
Yeah.
Than game.
Why would you not ban FD? Well, I think giving Robin platform combos on somewhere like Battlefield is almost worse than giving them FD zoning. Because I mean, if you get grabbed into up thrown into up air, you're gonna be at like 100%, and that's worse than being zoned away. So probably just ban triplats and then accepted the fact that they went to FD.
Especially with the fact that Yoshi's story has such tiny blast zones.
Yeah. Going to Lilat here, smaller stage.
Ridley knows a little bit about space, so
yeah,
kind of a home stage advantage. Not right universe, but definitely right setting, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I wonder if like the slants might help him in any way.
I almost think that the slants are going to help Robin more, because Robin always wants to tip the scales. Anyhow, well, also it's because the projectiles, if you're standing on a slant, go slanting upwards, and that can be very unexpected for some people.
I can see that as well. But Favorit running over that stock. We got caught up in
able to use one of the platform combos we just talked about to get him up aired off of the stage.
Trying to stomp down on him as Ridley. Going for the F smash at ledge twice.
And able to get that Nosferatu that we talked about.
This time he was able to land on stage and was not going to go into helpless. Even if he's like right next to ledge, he'll be able to grab the ledge.
Yeah.
Going for the read on the up smash, but Favorit drifts out. And I think, again, that's another really big thing about Robin is
able to cover with down.
Yeah, she's able to just drift in and out of all of Ridley's.
For how slow her walk speed is, she has great aerial mobility, and that's one of the reasons that Favorit is able to do so well with her, is because he does a lot of empty short hops so that he can move faster.
Right.
And he does empty short hops from all the way across the stage, and instead of them being punished, he's able to just that taunt. I'm not sure if that taunt was a misinput. He heard him shout it. It was a mistake.
I respect it though.
Respect it. Bear is not going to kill quite yet. L-Fire off the stage. One of the problems with Lilat is that you can end up just missing your L-Fire
with the slant. I think that was part of the reason that he counterpicked, and also as well as we saw a little bit earlier, Ridley can, because of how the ledges on Lilat work, Ridley can up B straight to like the middle of each of the slants, and he'll still grab the ledge. So he'll put a hitbox right in the middle of like that entire slant and kind of deny Favorit that entire area.
Not to mention that with how certain dash attacks work, whenever you're on a slant, it actually hits below the ledge and can 2-frame very easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Misses the pivot grab. This is a very high stress situation for both players. Able to get Arc Fire, or Arc Thunder rather. The Arc Thunder again.
You know, we've been giving a lot of praise to favorite this set, but I think we really have to take into account just how patient Todayyz has been playing throughout all these, and he gets that super early kill.
Todayyz was always playing very well and very consistently, and really a lot of the deciding factor in that was favorite, because Todayyz was always consistently. He was always consistently going for the right options. He was getting a few reads that were very good. And what really sort of brought it out in that last game was the fact that he just played to his game plan, and then was able to get a couple of reads onto favorite that people were not expecting him to get, and especially favorite wasn't expecting him to get.
That last little bit right there, getting that super early